In 1988, the government of Barbados released a physical development plan ensuring that approximately 300 acres of land would be preserved as a green buffer for conservation and recreation between the urban areas of Greater Bridgetown and the Oistines. This was in accordance with the Biodiversity Convention. 8 years later, a Canadian investor invested tens of millions of dollars into Barbados to build a unique ecotourism site, a world-class bird sanctuary and nature reserve located on the wetlands of the former Graeme plantation. Situated in a tranquil green space, the sanctuary offered visitors to Barbados and local residents a rare opportunity to experience the last mangrove forest on the island, a natural treasure that was the habitat for migratory birds and large fish. In 2004, Graeme Hall Nature Sanctuary opened its doors to the public as an ecotourism site. This was an important step towards preserving and protecting the environmental heritage of the Barbados. One year later, a failure at a neighboring sewage plant unleashed a discharge of raw sewage into the sanctuary instead of the emergency discharge canal that had been constructed for this purpose. The effluent discharge lasted for several days. It is estimated that hundreds of thousands of gallons of raw sewage have contaminated the sanctuary as a result. After years of fruitless pleading with the government of Barbados to repair the critical environmental damage caused by their irresponsible management of the sluice gate and allowing sewage to be dumped into the sanctuary closed its doors to the public in 2008. In 2010, a formal environmental study was conducted. The report states the existence of a high-volume emergency raw sewage discharge system into the Ramsar wetland and the sanctuary presents an ongoing threat to water quality, the wetland ecosystem, and human health. There is an increasing disappearance of our diverse community of plant and animal species as a result of assimilating and processing pollutants from the upland stormwater runoff, direct pollutant discharges, and unmitigated discharges of raw sewage. For several years, 9 million gallons of sewage a day from the South Coast Sewage Treatment Plant have affected citizens of Barbados, infrastructure, small businesses, schools, and have been deemed a public health threat. As a result of excess sewage flow from the South Coast Sewage Treatment Plant, Worthing Beach, a major tourist attraction, was closed to the public. In 2018, Prime Minister Mia Mottley visited the sanctuary and declared the sewage problem in Barbados a national crisis.
This is regrettably a national crisis. How it has not been dealt with before as a national emergency, I do not understand.
A recent release of results from a 2018 extensive environmental study indicate that the lake is on the verge of falling within the freshwater classification of less than 1 part per thousand salinity. It has been suggested in the report that human contact should be avoided due to the high concentrations of fecal bacteria. The raw sewage has adversely impacted the lake and caused inevitable damage to the mangroves.